First registered the 14th of August 1988. This Daimler 3.6 saloon car, finished in metallic silver with a slightly darker silver coach line above the chromed strip. We're going to start at the very front of the car, and as you can see, the brightwork is in lovely condition. Now, this car is a 3-owner from new car with 38,000 miles recorded on the odometer, and it has full service history. Originally supplied by Hatfields of Sheffield. The first owner had the car regularly maintained by them, and then after that it goes to specialist. Last service, I believe, was about just a few hundred miles ago. Now, when this car first arrived, I was basically all over this like a rash because I like these cars. I personally think that they're undervalued and they represent excellent value for money on a purchase. So, we've had a look at the brightwork. We're now going to go down to the bonnet, and I'm going to go very closely over the front edge of the bonnet. And as you can see, there's virtually no marks there. There are a couple of chips, but nothing that particularly stands out. We're going down the driver's wing now, and again, it's absolutely lovely. I can't at this stage see any marks. The front driver's wheel is nice. And I've also just noticed that the spare wheel, which is in the boot, looks to me to have never ever been fitted to the car. So we're going to the driver's door now. And again, a nice straight panel. This particular car really suits the colour. It has a contrasting grey leather interior. See, the chrome work there is nice. It also has the advantage of an electronic sunroof, which I have tested. It is working. I haven't, as of yet, tried all the windows, but all the chrome work there is nice. Passenger door on the driver's side is nice. The rear quarter, again, nice. The rear road wheel in good order. Tyres are all good. They're not that old, I don't think. They're a matte set. Now, we have a little blemish on this car. And if you look carefully, the corner of the back window, you can just see it. A little bit of corrosion just under the corner of the back window. Now, that is one of those kind of marks that looks to me has probably been there for quite some time and probably isn't getting particularly worse. I'm assuming by the condition that the car arrived in that it's been kept in a garage by all 3 owners. It has the standard Jaguar electric aerial, which again is working. Rear bumper, rear light chromes, tailpipes, number plate light plinth are all nice. And then those with a keen eye might notice something in the middle of the rear bumper that probably shouldn't be there. It has the advantage of a gas conversion. And there's the tank, which seems to take up quite a large percentage of the boot. Spare wheel with its original cover, the original Jaguar first aid kit, and the original Jaguar stroke Daimler winter wiper, which when I told my son about that, he was quite surprised. It also benefits from the original Jaguar toolkit, which I've just checked, and everything's there apart from one light bulb. Very easy to replace. So we're going to go round to the passenger rear quarter now. And again, it's lovely. And then when I just go into the rear window, just to show you on this side, no marks there. That's nice. The car, in general, looks very, very fresh. It's very much a time warp car. It's not showing its age. And I really think the colours help that non-dating look about the car. Rear doors all good. Passenger doors all good. You've got your mirror there, nice. Your mirror lens, as you'd expect, all good. Now we're just going to dart into the engine bay, and whilst we're doing this, we're going to start the engine, but I would just like you to have a look at how clean that engine bay is. As you see, it starts readily, no issues there, ticks over correctly. And this is unusual, but just look at that heat shield over the manifold. This is a proper car. Tiny bit of misting there, and I should have shown you this. It has some misting, some delamination here. It's not in a place where it's going to be an MOT fail at this stage. I suppose it will get worse over time, but it's certainly at some point it will be worth getting it a replacement screen. So just checking the windows now, both drivers and front passengers. Both rear ones, they're working fine. It's got the electric seats, which are heated with it being a Daimler. It's got the cruise control, the trip computer. And just look at those miles. 38,918 miles at present. All the original car audio systems there. The ashtray is there. Never been smoked in. The all-important headlining. A couple of little wrinkles right above the passenger side. And it has come down the back. In fact, I'll go in the back. I'll just show you the driver's seat, which is lovely as you'd expect. Carpets are like new. Now, the headlining has been sagging at the back. Somebody's pinned it. With a bigger Daimler, it's got the picnic trays. All the woodwork on this car is absolutely lovely. Just as you expect for the mileage. And then with a bigger Daimler, it's got the independent rear seats, so it's a 4-seater car. It also benefits from a nice set of lamb's wool over rugs to the rear. And it also has manual rear window blinds, 2 of, so you can pull those up on a hot sunny day, keep your rear passengers cool. So there we have it, our Daimler 3.6 in all its glory, sitting there ticking over lovely. I have driven it down the road very briefly, but not very far. It did drive well, in my opinion.